How's everyone doing? Good to see you guys here. Wow, it's another Thankful Thursday, and my goodness, it's taken forever to get here for me. It's been a week, let me tell you. Been very chaotic and unorganized at my workplace with specific projects that I'm supposed to be involved in. Yeah, it's a time. So I'm trying to find lots of things to be thankful for. Hopefully you are doing the same. And I just want to remind everybody that this is for entertainment purposes only. And if you should get something out of this, then yay, God bless you, or whatever deity you believe in. Hey, Angie Marie, glad you're here. Thank you so much for showing. Good evening. And I do want to thank everybody who signed up for private readings. I hope you guys are getting a lot out of that. I know I'm getting a kick out of being able to help so many people. So I'm really appreciative that you guys are doing that. Again, for private tarot readings, you can get me through my email, which is in the description box below. So, but today is Thankful Thursday, and I want you guys to think about at least one something that you're thankful for. We usually aim for three things. I've been doing this since March live here on my channel, but people have been doing this forever. And more, the more people that find out about it, and the more people turn their outlook to a more positive view of their life, the more we will be able to dispel and do away with a lot of the chaos and division that's happening in the world. My own beliefs, but I've seen it happen in little communities here and there. So that's why I am on the gratitude bandwagon, and hopefully will be also. Forgive me if you have not met me yet, Mr. and Mrs. Replay Team. Thanks for being here. And I am Helene. I'm also known as Rosa Lang, and that's what I prefer to be called here, Rosa Lang. And this is my channel. On Tuesdays, I do Tarot Tuesdays, pull free card readings. Thankful Thursdays is about gratitude and changing our paradigms and the way we see the world. And Sundays are Slow Down Sundays, where I might do a guided meditation with my ASMR voice. And hopefully everybody gets something out of it. Each show, again, they bring different things, but the same basic message is that of hope and positivity and trying to have the best life we can, and make it even better day by day. So maybe that's my own Pollyanna view of the world and my own rose-colored glasses, if you will. But you know what? It works for me, and I've seen it work for others. And I'm thrilled with the way that I'm able to look at life with more wonder, with more positivity. It works. It works for me. So there's a couple of things about gratitude that I want to go over. I know I've covered in past videos. Angie, I want you to think about something you're grateful for or thankful for. There's a slight difference in them. Thankful is usually because we've received something. Grateful is something we've observed or taken part in. And it's kind of an action verb versus a, oh gosh, now my mind went blank. Hey, Creatively Inspired by Denise, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining. We're talking about gratitude, and I'm asking people in chat to share with us, if you can, if you want to, at least one thing that you can think of that you're grateful for, that I don't know, maybe put a smile on your face. Hey, that girl, glad you're here. One thing you're grateful for, one thing that put a smile on your face. I usually aim at 3 because it gets me in the habit of 3 for me, puts me in the habit of looking for the good. It helps me to look for positive things. Look, I'm fidgeting. I'm playing with Velcro. That's really good for the mic, right? But yeah, I got to fidget with something. So, but look at 3 things I'm thankful for, change my overall look at my life and the way I view my world. One is good start. One is a really good start. So just keep that in mind. So what are you thankful for today? Let's see who else. Canine Rescue. Thanks for being here. Thanks. I'm so glad you made it. Let me get some banners going. You guys know that I'm thrilled that you're here. And take a deep breath and release that tension. And then another. And I'm going to go on a little bit here about what 4 basic things that having a grateful mind and an attitude of gratitude, quote unquote, helps us towards, and how it changes us. And it's only the 4 short things. It's gratitude helps us break away from negative emotions, from toxic emotions. So we're not focused on that negative, right? By analyzing words used by others in our lives, we can kind of look at them more closely and go, well, that doesn't apply to me, and they must be in a bad place or a harsh place, or don't take it personal, right? The 4 agreements, sorry, but it's one of my things. The 4 agreements: take nothing personal, make no assumptions. Let's see, creatively inspired. Let's see if I can get to the comments here. Creatively inspired by Denise. She has a channel. I think everybody on here has a channel. So you guys can always check out each other's channels, which I totally support. She always says the same thing first, which is thank God for helping us being able to keep a roof over our heads. Sorry for the caps. Geez, I have very old eyes. No worries, Denise. I'm glad you're here. And let's see, there's nothing else here in chat except lots of hellos and loving on each other. That's awesome. I'm so glad you guys are here. So, again, the gratitude helps us get rid of toxic emotions. When we do I statements instead of you statements, that's another way we can get rid of toxic emotions. I am angry that I didn't talk to you sooner about ABC. I'm dealing with my own emotions. I, for example, I went to somebody and said, listen, I need to talk to you about something I'm dealing with, but it's aimed at you and I don't want to feel resentful to you. So please hear me out when I say these things. And that person was really receptive of what I had to say. And it was nothing about them. It was all things I had assumed, things that I had taken personal. And once I got it out there and said, listen, I just need you to know, blah, and explained it. And they went, oh, no, that's not what I intended. That's not. And we had a good conversation about it. So I would encourage you guys to have a conversation before things get toxic. As you start feeling these feelings, able to, this is going through, it's because you're a friend, guys. Thank you, Angie Marie. I'm glad you caught it too. I'm kind of glitching here, guys. I hope you can still hear me. I hope I'm still here. And Denise says, live with no hate in your heart and you will be so happy. And that's a great way to live. Unfortunately, a lot of people out here have not learned that. A lot of people were not taught that love is okay, that there are different types of love, and you don't have to jump off the bridge into hate. You can agree to disagree. There's so many other options. But the first thing, again, it helps us get away from gratitude, helps us turn towards positive and away from negative emotions. One of the other things, popping out. I've got my earbuds in that are wired and it helps. Gratitude helps even if you don't share it. For example, if I'm grateful for things in my life and I can come in here and just have a good attitude, those are infectious. Good attitudes are infectious. Like walking down the street and you smile at a stranger, depending on what street you're on and where you are in your neighborhood, it can be infectious, and they end up smiling, and they smile at the next person and the next person, and on and on. The little bit about holding a door open. Oh, yay. Now my night is complete. Yay, my soul sister is here. Yay. I'm so glad you're here. And Canine Rescue, you started chemo yesterday, and so far so good. Only a little dizziness a couple of times a day. I'm so grateful for that. I am grateful you're here and you're doing well. And yes, kindness is always contagious, right? Canine Rescue, I wish the best for you. And honey, you know where I am. You just call out if there's anything you need. I will be there in a heartbeat. I will leave work. Call me. I can leave work. It's been so crazy there. But basically, so gratitude helps even if you don't share it, because just by being more grateful in your daily life, others are going to see the example. They're going to see that light shining through you, right? And they're going to want some of that. So it's still going to affect the people around you, even if you don't think so. And benefits sometimes take time. The benefits of being grateful, gratitude, sometimes takes a while to recognize that it's had a positive effect in your life, and that it's had a positive effect in those people in the lives around you, you know? So it might take a minute to go, wow, I didn't respond like that. Wow, they didn't respond like they usually do. They responded with love. That's incredible. So yeah, so it's really kind of cool that it can take time, but you will eventually notice that this gratitude thing has gotcha. And the fourth thing that I want to bring up is that gratitude has a lasting effect on your brain and the way we think and the way that the electrons fire. I mean, it just reprograms your brain to be more positive and work a little bit more effectively. This study is from, oh gosh, where did I find this? Should have had that ready. This is from Greater Good Magazine, from Mind and Body, from June 2017. Joshua Brown and Joel Wong wrote this article called How Gratitude Changes You and Your Brain. And that's where our little snippets were from tonight. So it's one I refer back to a lot because it helps me solidify in my thoughts why I'm continuing to do this. So let me get back to chat here. Let's see. We will be, that girl says, I will be praying that all goes well, Ken. I hope you get the results needed quickly. We all do. Hey, Aaron Cooper, glad you're here. Thanks for making it. Yes, Mom, have an amazing group full of love and light, and we can and we will hold each other up through the hard times. Yeah, when you call me. I know there are a lot of us going through a lot of stuff. And I just want to let you guys know that I'm really glad you're here. And that in spite of everything everything that's going on, that you're still here. I want to thank you for still being here and persevering and knowing that whatever it is that you're going through, it's not the end. You've made it through 100% of the bullshit you lived through so far. 100% of all the crap that's been thrown at you. You've made it through 100% of everything that's been thrown at you so far. You're going to do okay. It may not look it right now, but we're all going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got to keep telling myself that, otherwise I'll go nuts. As the weather turns colder, I am thankful to have a warm home to live in. I turned the heat on. It was 33 degrees yesterday morning. It was horrible. Okay, so I still have a turtleneck, and I have a hoodie, and I have on leggings. I think it's 2 pair of leggings, 2 pair of socks. Still have my shoes on because it's still cold in my place. It's not 33, but it's like 50, 55, 58. Yeah, I am too. I think a lot of us are, Jets Mom, because most of the people that I'm seeing in my chat have been through so much. We have become such strong individuals that sometimes, like for me, I don't want to bother anybody with my stuff. I'm a bit older than most of the people that come into my chat, and I don't want to bother you with my old people stuff. I don't want to give you more than what you can handle. And I know all of you all of you that have reached out to me. I thank you so very much. Because yeah, we're all going through some stuff, but we're all going to make it. It may not look like it, and it may be horrific, but we have to plow through, because the only way through is through, right? Hello, Iris. Glad to see you're here. Let's see. And I'm with my grandson watching this. Good. I'm glad you are. Thanks. Hate to bother people with my stuff when I know we all have our crap to deal with. But that's just it. We all have crap to deal with. And sometimes my crap is too much for me, but it's not too much if I share it with you and you can give me some insight, and then my crap's not that bad. And then I can help you with your crap, which may be really heavy for you, but it may be, nothing for me. So that's another reason why I'm trying to encourage myself to reach out more and to trust you wonderful people here, that we are becoming friends, that we're becoming closer friends, and we're able to visit one another. Canine Rescue and I don't live that far from each other. We can go to lunch when I'm not working. I mean, and I know where that girl is. That look, I can be there in, what I say, 10, 11 hours. The thing is, I would be there for any of you, as I know you would be for me. I just need to get over the fact that I don't want to bother you with my stuff. I want you to bother me with your stuff. If you're getting overwhelmed, contact me. If I'm getting overwhelmed, Jet's mom, I will contact you. Canine Rescue, I will contact you. That girl, I'll contact you. There are those of you that I feel okay contacting, because I don't want to upset the apple cart in your life. And I know that's not fair of me, because you may have information that would bless me, that would be able to help me with whatever it is I'm going through. And I may be able to help you with what you're going through. That girl says, sometimes when things get hard for me, it makes me feel better to help others. That's why I'm here. So try and think on that when you're deciding whether or not to share. Helping your problem may be a blessing for someone. I could not have said that better. That's amazing. Helping my problem may be a blessing for someone else. So that, and that's like she said, I get validation. I don't know if that's the right word. I feel better in my spirit when I'm helping others. I don't know if that's from trauma in the past or the way I grew up, but I know it feeds my soul when I am helping others to achieve their goals or to get over their molehill or mountain, as it is. And I know that the more I'm able to help others do that, the easier my life seems. It's like, it's incredible. It's just I believe that humans were made to help humans, that we're not supposed to be alone, that we're not supposed to try and plow through things by ourselves because I'm a strong-ass woman. Yeah, so if, for example, if Jet's mom would be blessed by helping me figure out this thing over here, then who am I to say no? I need to call her and say, hey, this is horrible. I'm having this time. And call that girl and call. Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying here, guys? That it's okay for us to reach out, and sometimes listening is helping. True. But when you call me, I will ask, do you want solutions? Do you want just a listening ear? Do you want a shoulder to cry on? Because I need to know before I listen, because otherwise I will listen with the intent to help you fix it. Or I will listen with the intent to just give you love and peace and hope. Or, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I do those things anyway. But I do not want to assume you're asking me for solutions or for help. So I need to know. I need you to hear me out. I have this thing. I just need to think it through, and I need to think it through out loud. Would you please listen? I love doing that with people, because then I can work through my issues without pinpointing blame or fixing. It's okay. So I'm calling somebody. It's not their problem. It's my problem. But I know that this person on the other end of the line will help me look at things objectively. And for that, I am forever grateful. So let me get back to chat here. I think a lot of us do that though, Iris. A lot of us, except those who are alive and go, oh, I have this hurt and that hurt and this hurt, but I'm going through it. But we love each other anyway, right? In spite of all our faults. And this is a really accepting, lovely community that we are building here. And I thank you all for it. Wrestling is the only one I can contact. I don't have anyone else's. Well, you guys know, if you find my Facebook, well, I have my information down below. But if we are friends in Discord, you can call through Discord. If we are friends in Facebook or any medium, most of them have an option to dial the phone or do a video call, which can be really. I want you to know that it's okay to do so. Here, Canine Rescue, there's that girl's, yeah, it's called Gmail, right? Senior moment. So, Jit's mom is my sounding word. That's awesome. Yeah, we don't use real names here. And oops, here we go. I'm a natural fixer. If I call, I will say, would you like some advice? It's okay to say no. I just need you to listen. And I so adore you for that. I really do. Any of you, that girl finally caught your live. That was amazing. That girl is awesome. She's the one who she's one of the people that really encouraged me to do this. Curly hair and all. My God. I'm glad you guys love me because this stuff is enough to make me go Avatar. But I want to encourage you again that getting attitude of gratitude, that is so old school, right? But learning to look at things from a different perspective and really allowing yourself the grace you would a friend. If a friend is going through something horrible, and she comes to you going, oh my God, you're not going to go, shut up, go away. Stop complaining like we do to ourselves, right? If things are not, if I have this idea of how things are supposed to be and they're over here, I tend to go, wait, instead of going, like I would a friend. Well, what can we do about this? And we really need to allow ourselves more grace and more love and more time to figure it out. Because it isn't always easy to move forward if you're seeing all negative. Sometimes it's just a sliver of the silver around the cloud, right? Silver lining on a cloud. Sometimes you can just glimpse just a teeny bit of it. But that's enough to grab hold of and go, okay, I can make it through. I'll give it 5 more minutes. Okay. 5 more minutes. Okay. And again, it's just a matter of, what was it? The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I always goof this up. But when you're in the middle of something, it's just a matter of, you guys in chat. It's just 5 things you can see. Okay, when things are going wonky and your mind's going a mile a minute and you can't think and you can barely breathe, maybe a panic attack is coming on, just take a deep breath. 5 things you can see. Look around you. 5 things you can see. Okay? Have you done that? Seriously, take a look around the room you're in and look at 5 things. Look at them as if you're looking at them for the first time. Okay? 4 things you can touch. Go ahead and touch 4 things around you. 5 you see, 4 you touch, 3 you hear. 3 things you can hear right now in your area. Right? You got that? 2 things you can smell. Got it? 2 distinct things you can smell. And 1 thing you can taste. So it's 5 see, 4 touch, 3 hear, 2 smell, and 1 taste. And by the time you've done those things, you should feel that calmness return. You should kind of come back to yourself. So you can look at this challenge in front of you new. See, okay, I got this now. What can we do? I know it sounds simple, but guys, we are really making mountains out of molehills sometimes. And we don't have to. But we get caught up in, humans tend to get caught up in the what ifs, in the, oh my God, if I do this, then that's going to happen. If I don't do this, that's going to happen. And it really is a matter of getting a grip, taking a minute to take a deep breath, and just come back to yourself with the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you'll be amazed at the difference it makes. At that point, you can look again for something to be grateful for. Maybe something you've never seen. You've never noticed that this particular roll of tape is sitting here. Something, it may be something silly. It may be that you notice that you're outside and you notice a particular tree that's turning particular color at this time of year. It can be anything, but it gets us out of our head and back into our heart and our brain, and so we can move forward. So hopefully that helps. Let me get back here into chat here. Let's see. When I feel and go through that place of reactive nature, my senses protective voice. I'm protecting that little girl inside me, like now. I get you. Totally understand. Can I rescue wrestling? Can give you my number on Discord or whichever way is easy. Yep, no worries. Yep. Well, if you guys are in Discord, again, if anybody here is in my Discord or anybody else's Discord, K9, I will. Can give you my number. Okay, I'm not sure who's Jet's mom is asking for me to give K9 Rescue her number, I think. But K9, you're in my Discord, and so is Jet's mom, so you can always call her through there. Guys, I'm telling you, technology is just blowing me away. I mean, okay, the technology is at work right now is fudge, but this stuff is incredible. I mean, if you are in anyone's Discord and you see any one of us in Discord, there's a link. You can message us individually, or if you see that we are on Discord at that moment in time, you can call and you can video call. It's incredible. So, okay, Jet's mom, is this your Discord or my Discord? I'm not sure whose that is. And if you really want it up there. Oh, for my Discord? Thanks. Let me see if I can get to it and get a better one. Invite people. Nope. I'm not sure how to do that. Oh, here it is. Okay, this might be easier. Actually, this is what I have for my Discord. So I'm not sure if I click on the other one. Let me see where it's going to go. Oh my God, it worked. Thank you, Jet's mom. I guess if someone else other than the Discord person, owner of that Discord, posts it, it's a lot more numbers, but the second one is also good. So yeah, you are a pretty wrench. You're a gorgeous wrench. So so funny. So yeah, anybody and through my Discord, I'm giving you permission to link to anyone in there you want, because they're in my Discord. And if they don't want to contact you or they don't want to respond to your contact, that's up to them. They won't, But yeah, I really want to make sure that you folks realize that when we say we're here for you, we're here for you. Okay? We want to see you do better. We want to see you feel better. We want to see you thrive, and I don't want you to feel you're all alone. I don't want you to feel you're the only one going through what you're going through. Oh my goodness, how so many of us have so much past baloney, baggage, crap, experience. Yeah, that's the word, experience. We have experienced so many life that we can't help but help each other because we've got knowledge to do so. We've got the experience. Okay, my experience might not be the same experience as again, Jet's mom or Angie Marie or that girl or Canine Rescue, but there are a lot of similarities in the path Canine Rescue and I have been on. There are a lot of similarities in the path Jet's mom and I have been on. There are a lot of similarities in Angie Marie. I don't know you as well as I know some of these other ladies, but there's similarities in the path that we've been on. And if I've already made it over the hurdle that you're coming up to, and I can give you a hint how to take a running jump at that thing, I feel it's kind of my responsibility to let you know that, hey, psst, if you do this, it might not be so rough. But some people need to go through their own stuff, and some people just have to learn the hard way like I did. It's not necessary, really. You don't have to do that. Oh my goodness. Use the selenite in the right hand and the lingamen in the other. So it's coming in and it's going out clean. So I'm trying to remain calm and peaceful and positive here. Yeah, work's been a thing. I'm glad I have a job. But today I actually looked at the Social Security website to see how much can I get security right now. Could I live on that? Do I have to work for another X number of years? And my boss came up behind me. He looked at my screen. He said, seriously? I went, the past couple of days, you've seen what's going on? And yeah, so I'm getting better at saying, I'm sorry, that's above my pay grade. I'm not sure I know how to do that. Well, here, you look in this, that, and the other. Yeah, I don't have that available to me on my computer screen. Get out of here. What do you mean you don't have it? You don't have it. That's what I said. I'm only at, I'm only at the every way I need it. And you're 70 days. No, I'm glitching. Oh, crap, you guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh, Jet's mom has a job offer tomorrow. Yay. Your heart's for mom. Good energy. Mom. Hopefully everything will go well. The mysterious does work. The universe works in mysterious ways. Its wonders to perform. Right? Oh my gosh. Can you guys hear me now? I didn't have my mic plugged in all the way. I'm telling you, this getting old stuff is not for sissies. Oh, I wish you all the luck in the world, hon. I expect I will be hearing from you afterwards. So, is it a phone interview or a live interview? That is so exciting. That is so exciting. Well, if I were to drop the link, would anyone like to come up? Because I know there's a lot of people going live at 8:00 on a Thursday. I had no idea. So I'm always grateful for you guys to be here. Let me just drop the link and see what happens here. Let's all jump on the live stream. Let's all jump on the live stream. Let's all jump on the live stream and say hello again. Oh, guys, I am so glad that this day is over. It's yeah. Oh goodness. I wish I could tell you all about it. But it doesn't matter. It's done. It's over. I get to go back and do it all again tomorrow. Yay. Yay. Yeah. So, yeah, the engineers that wrote the programs that I'm supposed to be using that have no procedure written to go with them were fired the month after I started almost 7 years ago. So there's no references. So and I'm only I'm only at this title name, and it's above my pay grade to think about how this could happen and that could happen, and how, if you only did this would work so much better. And rather than do that, how about we do this and keep my mouth shut? They're not paying me enough to fix their problems. And I know that's not always a nice way to do it, but you know what? 972 days. Don't teach me anything new. I'm out of here. And I don't even know if I'll make it till next July. Okay, it's one thing to be this age and have to get up and get to work every day. It's another thing to be up till 1 or 2 in the morning on YouTube with friends and still have to get up and be to work by X hour in the morning. But yeah, thanks, Auntie Marie. You say good for standing up for myself. Well, the thing is, I want to say I'm the oldest person in my the repair department, and probably have a lot more experience that I've forgotten than some of the people that have been there for 17, 18 years. And I'm just turning screws and taking things apart and putting them back together. If they work, they work. If they don't, gee, I don't know what to do. No, I don't do that. I get to the bottom of the problem and fix the thing, or at least give it a darn good try. But yeah, now they're bringing this new stuff in, and it wasn't supposed to be until January. Okay, again, repair department. So something has to go out to the customer as new or not. And then something happens to it out there and it comes back to us. We need to figure it out. Well, this particular item, the only thing that we do is we reset it to default and load up new software. But there are certain procedures within that simple procedure that you have to go from one test computer to your actual online computer and take information from here to here and then from here to here. And I can't do that with a thumb drive because this one doesn't talk to this one and this one doesn't talk to that one. So you want me to hand transcribe 5 groups of 10 digits each by hand from this screen and take it over here and type it into this one. Old, dyslexic. Yeah, that's going to work really good. Yeah, we'll try that. Oh, and then I'm supposed to retrieve a group of 4 numbers that are 12 digits each, handwrite those down correctly, take them over here and transcribe them. Oh, sure, no problem. Yeah, I can do that. Hello, Rubicon. Thanks for coming in. So, let's see. It says you do not have permission to post on this channel on Rustling's Discord. I'm not sure I understand. You do not have permission to post on this channel on Rustling's Discord. It may be because you're in announcements instead of general. Where are you trying to post? I think the only... Give me a second. Private channel. I'm thinking everybody has a chance to do that. You know what? I will check it out after we're done here. Rubicon, glad you made it. But I'm not sure. As long as you're not in announcements, I think announcements was the only one that I made, so nobody else can make announcements, but you can put things in general. And I have a couple of different places in there. You can add things or question or contact me. Pardon me. You guys, I did 40 minutes without a cigarette. I'm so proud of me. But guess what? Either tomorrow or Saturday, Canine Rescue. Saturday would be better because I really need to go to work tomorrow. Where the same things that were left undone will be waiting for me. Yeah. I'm so excited about that. See, on Fridays, there's only really, out of the 15 to 17 people that are in my department, Friday, there's about 4 or 5 of us because most of the people in the department have chosen to go on a 10-hour days, 4 days a week, with either a Friday off or a Monday off. I'm not doing 10 hours for nobody, all right? So, so I chose to, myself, pardon me, and one other person in the department chose to stay on the 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday. And that way our schedule is not disrupted because we're hard-headed women. And they're okay with that. So on Mondays, it's a skeleton crew. And on Fridays, it's a skeleton crew. So it's lovely. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, try to go to the Gem and Mineral Bead Show. That's this weekend. I don't have my calendar up. I'm looking like I can see my calendar. That's so funny. You let me know if you feel well enough to do that. Because I don't know that I would go without you. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to blame and I don't want to put it on you. I'm not sure that I would feel comfortable going by myself to that big a place on a payday weekend. Because now that I learned how to wire wrap, I can make all kinds of wonderful things. Yeah, I needed another hobby that costs thousands of dollars. But yeah, you let me know because Saturday would be best for me as well. That would be wonderful. Yeah, I definitely want to know if you're feeling well and up to it. I will be happy to meet you there or come and get you or something. Oh my God, you guys, did you hear me swallow? I'm so sorry. That was so rude. I should have gone off camera, but we're friends here, right? I can sniff and smoke my cigarette and everything. Yeah, I hope you're feeling well by then. So does anyone else want to share something they're grateful for or some random act of kindness that either somebody did for you or that you did for someone? I recently was able to, I had promised another YouTube creator a package in the mail, and I was finally able to send it off last Saturday, and I tracked it and it has arrived at the destination. But that person got there like 10 minutes after they closed, so they have to wait and go back tomorrow. So I can't wait till they open the package. It's always good to see, to be able to do something for someone else, without any expectation of return. Because the minute you attach an expectation of outcome on anything, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. But if you have no expectation of outcome, whatever the situation is, you can hope, you can think, you can dream, you can pray, whatever you wish to do. But if you expect it to go this way and it doesn't, you're going to be setting yourself up for disappointment. If you set yourself up to think it's going to be like this and it's not, then yay, but you're still setting yourself up for a type of disappointment. So when you do things, do so without any expectation of outcome. Do not attach any expectation to the outcome. And in that way, you will be more pleased and surprised at the outcome. Again, it may not make sense to you right now, but think about it for a minute and allow yourself the grace as you would a friend. If there was this situation in your life that is happening right now, and you really want it to happen like this, and you really want it to be like this, you have an expectation of the outcome you desire. There's nothing wrong with that. Just don't add an attachment to this is the way it has to be. It would be great if it turned out like this. But if it doesn't, I don't want you to be disappointed. So do not attach emotions to an expected outcome. I don't know how else to say that. Expectations aren't reality. Right. You can pray, you can hope, you can meditate, you can do all the wonderful things. But if you have an emotion tied to the expectation of the outcome, it's not going to go nicely. 9 times out of 10, you'll be disappointed, and then you'll start the downward spiral, feeling bad about yourself, start gaslighting yourself, start doubting yourself. It's not a good place to be. So if you plan something, like Canine Rescue says here, plan for the worst. When it doesn't happen, you're pleasantly surprised. I always have a plan B because, honestly, guys, because of the, how can I put this? Because of the challenges that I've lived through, because of the things life has allowed me to go through, I have a different way of looking at things than other people in this chat, for example. None of you have walked my exact path, so you don't react or respond or interact the same way I do, because I've learned different coping mechanisms. I've learned different skills. I have a particular set of skills that I've learned over a long period of time. So each of us has something to give. Each of us has something, some way to help in the random acts of kindness in the lives of others, whether it's paying it forward at the gas pump or Starbucks or a grocery store or wherever, McDonald's, if you do that. I mean, if it can be something like that. It could be something like leaving a quarter in the food machine at work, the candy machine. Leave a quarter in there. Somebody's going to go, wow, I found a quarter. But it's still a quarter, and it still gives them that childlike joy. I mean, who hasn't looked at the ground and said, oh my God, that's a dime, and picked up the darn dime, right? It's only 10 cents, but it's like, woohoo! I mean, seriously, guys. It's little things like that. This is one of the things I love so much about the camp that I go to. The campsite that I go to is people leave little things like that. They leave crystals around. They leave jewelry, a bracelet, a necklace, different things around for other people to find. And there are times when, I'm walking down the street and I see an amethyst. I don't think I have it here, but I found this quartz. Look at the size of this booger. I mean, that's a good size quartz. I mean, I know that the camera's not going to pick it up really well because it's clear quartz, but it's huge and it's pixelated and it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 1, 2, 3, 3 pyramids at the top. I'm sorry, 1 pyramid and 2, 5 sides is, oh my God, I can't even think of it. But I found this walking along at camp. And it is natural for people at camp to, if you find it, pick it up. If you want to take it to Lost and Found, you take it to Lost and Found. But with crystals and beads, it's kind of finders keepers because people will leave things about for others to find because they know the joy. Okay, Jess Mom. No worries. You know where I am. Pentagon, yes, thank you. A pentagon. because all I could see was the building in DC, right? Well, actually, it's on the Virginia side, but yeah, and I'm going, no, that's not what that is. Yes, it's a pentagon. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to show up because it's still focusing on my funny face. But it's, in any case, I'm sorry, I don't mean to bore you with it. But yeah, so I found that, and there's more. I've got more in the other room, but it's little things like that. Yeah, a huge clear quartz in our backyard. Who knows, right? Some people believe in the fae and in trolls and things like that. That's a little bit beyond my reality. I'm not discounting it, but finding crystals and I don't call them gemstones. I call them crystals. But different types of rocks and stones and crystals and white feathers in your path, right? It just brings you that inner joy. When you find something like that, sorry about that. When you find things out of the ordinary, like a feather as you're walking from the car to the house. I mean, and it happens to be a feather you've never seen before. Blue jay feathers are gorgeous. And you just kind of really, the little kid in you wakes up and goes, "Oh, look. Oh my gosh, look what I found." I hope that happens with you guys. This is one of the things I'm trying to instill in you, to try and recultivate in you, that it's okay to have that childlike, "Oh my gosh, look what I found." You know? Even if it's only to yourself, to honor that kid that's still in you. And allow them time to play. Allow them time to look around with new eyes. As the leaves are changing and you're at that stoplight and you see that tree and the colors of those leaves, oh my gosh, it should give you a, oh wow, kind of moment. And I really want to encourage that from you. Canine Rescue has a huge rock collection in a garden from all of our vacations. I get it. I totally get it. Rubicon says, that's beautiful. What's the saying? Take something but leave something. Yes. And that's what we do. Of course, it's pack in, pack out. So anything you bring in, you're supposed to take out. But it's also a camp of wonder and a magical place that everybody leaves a little something behind, but it's something of nature. Like maybe they made something with the fallen branches of a tree, or there's this one guy that carves with a chainsaw. He carves these huge logs into statues. It may take him all day, but he does it, right? So he leaves that behind there on the property so that others can come and go, "Oh my God, look what he did." And right, each one has a memory, right? I do the same with shells when I go to the ocean because it's a rarity for me to get from where I am to the ocean that I have to bring a little bit of it back. And I can't tell you how many shells I have of all different kinds. And I've gifted some and I've included some in other things and made stuff with them. And I still have I know they used to call it a bell jar, but it's like a big glass. I'm telling you, it's about a 9-inch round glass container that's about this tall, about a foot tall, with a clear lid on it. It's glass. And I have a whole little diorama of the shore. I have a starfish. Poor thing is dead, of course. But I have a starfish in there. I have the shells that I picked up at that particular beach visit. And there's like really big ones in there like this. And I know they're clam shells. And I know there's scallop shells. I mean, I know there's mussel shells. They're all a little different. They all have a different shine to them. They all have different color schemes in them. And to me, I can look at that and go, oh, yeah, that was a good memory. That was a really good time. And I think each one of us needs to have that kind of special thing or special that I know last week I talked about it being like a candle, an aroma, a smell that carries you back to that time where you had that childlike wonder or, right? Hey, Darren, glad you're here. He has a huge rock collection on his shelves from all his vacations. Awesome. Hey, Scott Lynn, you're right on time, honey. You're right on time. We're talking about gratitude and how to get back to that that sense of awe, that sense of wonder, that when you look at my example tonight has mostly been the changing leaves because it's autumn where I am, and the trees are showing me how good it is to let go of things and how beautiful it can be to let go of things, and the different colors of the trees and the leaves as they change, and how brilliantly colored they are and how diverse. So, yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. So, that gives me a sense of as I'm sitting at a traffic light and this one behind me is and this one is too close and this one's just I can just take a deep breath and I notice, oh my God, that tree, has that always been there? Look at those orange leaves and the red ones and the red going into orange, orange into red into deep. Yeah, it's amazing. And for a minute, I'm transported. And he has to beep to get me to go. Green means go, if you don't already know. Oh my goodness. But yeah, it's a matter of try to take a minute in your day to find something to be grateful for. Maybe something you've never noticed before. Maybe do a random act of kindness. Maybe just look in the mirror and say, I love you. Even if you don't mean it, but feel it. Talk to the kid that's in you, your inner child, they call it, and welcome them along with you during your day so that you could see things from a new perspective. And I truly hope that seeing things from a new perspective starts happening for you. And as you go through your day and you go through your week and you try and start allowing yourself to notice things in a new light, to smile at a stranger when you feel it's safe. it can really start having a really awesome positive change for your whole life. I mean, it can really change your outlook, and it's just a matter of getting in the habit of things. And if you're able to do that, then I applaud you. I really do, because you will be presented with the most wondrous things to see and bear witness to as we open our eyes and take a deep breath and just look and just relax in our being. You know, I hope this is making some sense to you guys, because I really want you to get the message. I really do. And for those of you I'm going to go to YouTube stuff now. For those of you who have not, I hope you will consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And I'll get better about posting when I'm going live. Totally missed Tarot Tuesday. I lay down, just for a minute. Yeah, woke up in the morning. So sorry, guys. I'm going to get better at that, I hope. But hit the like button, share with your friends if you think they'd appreciate what we're doing here. Definitely pass on the attitude of gratitude and the whole idea of changing our thought patterns and changing our paradigms, so that not only will it affect our little corners of the world, and yes, I know the world is round, thus the irony, but hopefully it will not only change our little portion of the world, but it may affect our friends, our neighbors, our relatives, God willing, and those whose lives ours intersects with. Okay? So just know that. Thank you, Canine Rescue. I'm forgiven. You're so funny. So it is 2 minutes till the top of the hour. I'm going to I'm going to bid you adieu, let you go, like I have anything to do with the permission. You could have come and gone as you please. It's a channel, right? You're here or you're not. But I'm thrilled that you all made it here. I know, like I said earlier, that there's so many other people going live at 8 o'clock on Central Standard Time on a Thursday, that I'm thrilled that you chose to spend the time with me. Please feel free to leave your comments below. Let me know your gratefuls, or what you're thankful for, what you're grateful for. Let me know of the random acts of kindness that you either were part of or that you were able to do for someone else. Random acts of kindness, guys. They cost nothing and they give you so much in here. So you guys have a great week. Oh, thanks, Angie Marie. Oh, Scotland, I really, I'm thrilled you're here. And I'm glad you get something out of it. I really am. It just, I am not going to cry. Happy cries. And thank you, Angie Marie. I know you're relatively new to my channel, and I'm thrilled that you were able to be here for my live. I did drop the link earlier, but I know how it goes. Let's see. Absolutely got that Kid Wonder thing yesterday at a record store. Grabbed fun. Yay! Awesome. And that's kind of what I'm. PM. I don't know if it says it again. There was one alarm that said, it's 9:00 p.m. Go to bed. Oh, goodness. I'm glad you do. But really remember I did them. Awesome. Well, the whole thing is, guys, is just be more aware of when you can do something nice for yourself and for some other people. Even just opening the door. Some people get really mad when you open the door, I know. They'll get over it or not. But don't stop being kind to yourself first and to others. I'm so glad you guys were here. If you have a chance, listen to my other lives. I did last Sunday was a guided meditation. It's about 15-20 minutes long, so make yourself comfortable if you choose to listen to it. I will, Angie Marie says, I have my alarms to say that time too, right? And Canine's Rescue says time for meds. You guys, I hope you have a wonderful week. Hope to see you Sunday, 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know what that is for anybody else. I probably figured it out, but that's a slow down Sunday. It's 30 minutes of just calm, relaxing, chill stuff, I see you, Canine Rescue, and just keep in mind 8 to 4:30 is work. So just give me a holler or a text, and I can call you back when I'm free, or after 5 when I get home would be wonderful. You guys, take care. I love you so much. This has been wonderful for me. I certainly hope that I will see you guys again. Go out there and have a good week. Be kind to yourselves. You matter. You do. Take care of yourselves, guys. Bye for now.